Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever the case may be. It's afternoon here. Oh no, it's not. It's still morning. I am Mike. This is Blacklist Universe, and I'm trying to do something a little bit different today. I don't regularly stream anymore too much, but you guys know I'm like super duper into crypto because that's kind of been my thing for a long time. So I thought it would be interesting. I just signed up for this new thing called TLDR, which is like all the crypto news in an email. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to give you quick snippets of the updates, what's going on. If you just want to go hear what's happening, like real quick, then just listen to the first few minutes. If you're live, then bear with me as I figure this out. But let's see, where am I? Where is my news update? Well, actually, let's look at the markets really quick. No. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'll just put this behind me, and then I'll talk about the stuff. But we got Link, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Aave. Everything doing quite nicely today. 1484, we are up. What is that? 10%, 10.7, almost 11% on ETH. We're up 5.48% on Bitcoin. We are up 8.4% on Link, and almost 6% on Aave. So DeFi gonna make a comeback here pretty soon. Link, Bitcoin, and ETH. If you guys have been paying attention to my channel at all, you know I think those are the three tent pegs. Or is it the three stool legs? Whatever it is, it's the three things that will support the crypto market over time. The comic book G spot. Hello, G. What up, G? Is there any Fed meetings this week can affect price? Oh, I don't know. What is up, Justin? Rhaegar says, it's because of what you did then, so I'm here to ask you to do what you know how to do, because when you do what you do on all of these issues, the American people win. Thank you, Kamala Harris, for your words of wisdom. Morning Words of Wisdom by Kamala Harris. Thank you very much. She is indeed a real genius. Thank you. Always much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me just real quick, before we get into anything else, let me read what we are going to be talking about today. And it's not going to be too long of a stream, I hope, because like I said, this is quick crypto news. All right, first news. Vladimir Putin bans Putin puts, I read that twice. Vladimir Putin bans digital payments in Russia. All right, I'll get to the news on that. Vladimir Putin signed a law banning digital payments in Russia on July 8th. The use of digital and utility tokens as a means of payment for goods, services, and products is now banned. This is a little crazy. Russia's Ministry of Finance introduces a bill to Parliament in February to regulate cryptocurrencies, but the Bank of Russia has been pushing for crypto activity to be banned. Russia has allegedly been using cryptocurrencies to evade sanctions this year following its invasion of Ukraine. All right, we'll get into the longer topic, the longer story there a little bit later. Ethereum's merge projected for September, according to Soft Timeline. Ethereum's merge may take place on the week of September 19th. The merge will see Ethereum move from the energy-intensive proof-of-work consensus mechanism to the more efficient proof-of-stake system, obviously. It is not expected to reduce Ethereum's fees and slow transaction speeds, but it will have a significant impact on the network's energy use. While the announcement gave a rare, hard date for the merge, the timeline is still very likely to change. I don't understand how it won't. You know what? I'll save my commentary for later. I just want to get to the news. If you want to be in and out of here in 5 minutes so you can just hear what's going on. All right. Yuga Labs opens other side for first trips in Bored Ape Metaverse. Yuga Labs invited 4,300 players to take a tour of its other side metaverse gaming platform on Saturday. Only other deed owners and selected third-party developers are allowed to participate in the game during its first phase. Other deed owners will be able to contribute to the platform's construction and core capabilities using the Otherside development kit. Otherside aims to be interoperable with other platforms and contribute to an open metaverse in the future. That's important. Okay. It's so hard for me not to comment on stuff. I just want to read through this. Let's give you guys the news. Let's go. I'm going to skip that one because I don't really care. Rocket Pool scaling. Rocket Pool is a decentralized, permissionless non-rent seeking fully Ethereum liquid staking protocol. It is introducing less ETH bonded mini pools, staking as a service, and integrated solo staker migration to help the pool grow significantly and easily compete at scale with Lido. This Twitter thread explores 3 scaling uses. All right, we could read that Twitter thread later, but yeah, Rocket Pool, if you wanna get invested in being part of the ETH 2.0 staking, Rocket Pool allows you to do that without having to stake a full 32 Ethereum, which right now is what, $48,000, somewhere around that. Wait, how much is Ethereum right now? 14.8. So 32 plus 16. Yeah, I was at 48. Roughly $48,000. So, but Rocket Pool lets you invest significantly less money if you want to be part of the staking platform. And so you get paid to stake. Basically, you're being part of a node. Another Twitter thread. All right, these are various other topics I can get into. So that's the baseline for the news that I've got. Bitcoin back to the moon. Look, I told you guys over the past week, that big juicy green dot on the weekly candle for Bitcoin here. Let me blow it up. Let me put this on the weekly candle, and you will see that big juicy green dot down here, which we only ever see on the Bitcoin chart at the bottom of the market. When was the last time we saw it? Wait, why is this not showing up? This is the weekly candle, right? Oh, this is Link. Derp. Oh, look, we got a big juicy one on Link too. All right, Bitcoin, BTC, Bitcoin. All right, the only last time we saw it. Boom. What's the date on that? December 17th, 2018. That was the bottom of the last market. It was even lower than, you see this spot right here? See this line goes up because that's the bottom here. The bottom here. This was the COVID Black Swan crash. Oh, by the way, like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, do that real quick, would you please? Actually, let me put that banner up. So yeah, I told you guys that, and I don't know. I could be wrong. The charts could be wrong. History could be wrong. History does not. Everybody in this space says it, but history does not repeat, but it often rhymes. Well, in the case of Bitcoin and this big green dot, it's like that big green dot only happens. Well, actually, it's only happened once, huh? It's only ever happened once, and now it's happened again on the weekly candle. So I think if we are not at the bottom for a certainty, then we are very, very, very close. And this is the time. Don't put all your money in right now. Dollar cost average. You never know. The market will go up. The market will go down. I think we're going to be skidding along the bottom here for, I don't know, 6 months to a year. Who knows? Maybe a year and a half. But I'd be DCing every paycheck, every time you get money, whatever it is. I go by the Robert Kiyosaki Rich Dad Poor Dad rule, which is you take a percentage of every paycheck and you pay into investments, some sort of a appreciating asset. I've been doing that for 5 years. It's worked out fantastic for me. Hope it has for you. Of course, you're probably not doing it, but you should. All right. If we weren't going into a recession, Bitcoin would flatline for a bit before ascending later this year. I still think that's what's going to happen. And you need some pirate monkeys. We need to get to the pirate monkeys, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, we have an NFT community called Funky Monkey Frat House. The link is in the description. And the next release of our monkey collection will be the pirate monkeys, coming out after we launch the crypto chats. Actually, after we sell out the crypto chats. Bitcoin will continue to drop ski. Opinions vary, obviously. Yeah, like I said, I am not the I don't know. I don't know everything. Oh, great. Now I have 2 Bitcoin charts up here. That's no good. Whatever. I'll just ignore it. I like to have a link up there because I love that stinky linky. That reminds me, I need to watch the Robert Kiyosaki interview Ben just did. Oh, Ben did a Kiyosaki interview? Cool. Send it to me. Send it to me. Wait, which Ben? Armstrong or Shapiro? He could have gone either way. I'm not even sure. All right, let's get back to these topics du jour. Let's start with Vladimir Putin bans digital. You know, I can just put this over here. Boom. All right. Vladimir Putin bans digital payments in Russia. He has signed a bill that adds to a previous prohibition against cryptocurrency payments in the country. I am Putin. Do not mess with my cryptocurrencies. Okay. Vladimir Putin has signed law banning digital payments across the nation, according to a policy amendment on Thursday. The law was approved by the Russian Assembly, known as the Duma, on July 8th. It bans the use of digital securities and utility tokens as means of payment for goods, services, and products in Russia. The amendment adds to the previous digital asset law drafted in 2020, which banned cryptocurrencies from being used in payments. In February, Russia's Ministry of Finance introduced a bill to parliament that would regulate cryptocurrencies in the country. I sound like what's this? Good morning, crypto. Goodbye. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank. No, I can't remember his name. Forget it. All right. This is in contrast to the view of the Bank of Russia, which has pushed for crypto activity to be banned. Russia has come under scrutiny. I already read all that. Read more about. Where's the? Are you kidding? That was the whole article. I feel gypped. Alrighty. All right. Let's see. What else are they on? They have BNB on here. 3%. XRP 3%. 6%. Who cares about XRP? Honest to goodness, XRP is garbage. Sorry if you're an XRP army, but yeah, XRP is garbage to me. So let's go to next article. It is where is I put next article? Next article is Ethereum merge from CoinDesk also. And now I have to get back to my other screen. Crypto needs to overthrow the government. Well, it needs to overthrow the monetary system. That is what it need. Vic says Mike is expert in crypto. He knows Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, ETH, Shiba, blah blah blah. Shut up. Vic, no. Oh, Shapiro. All right, right. Excellent. All right. Ethereum's merge projected for September, according to Soft Timeline. The merge will see Ethereum switch from. Yeah. We already did that. We know what the switch is. Tim Bako of the Ethereum Foundation projected this week that the merge, Ethereum's long-anticipated transition to new design, might take place the week of September 19th. The merge will see Ethereum switch from the energy-intensive proof-of-work consensus mechanism brought to the fore by Bitcoin to a more efficient proof-of-stake system, POS. That is a terrible acronym. Government so antiquated. Yes, government should be a DAO. The government should just be run. No way. That'd be terrible. Talk about too many cooks in the kitchen. We have anyways. I don't want to get into my whole governmental stuff, libertarian, whatever. Before becoming POS system. In addition to slicing the network's energy used by some 99.95%. Some proof-of-stake proponents believe that switching mechanisms will introduce security and scaling benefits. Oops, I'm on the wrong page. All right, here's the timeline announced. Prater Belichick's August. Goerli merge on the 11th. ACD 18 August. Planned mainnet merge. Belichick's early September. Merge 2 weeks later, September 19th. Yeah, everything seems to be going smoothly thus far on the merge. So, gosh, September. It feels like it could be actually a real thing this time around. I know the merge has been promised over and over again over the last many years, but this really sounds legitimately like it's going to happen. Could be more aggressive in places, e.g. could have off-schedule ACD to set mainnet TDD earlier. All would be subject to Goerli merge not blowing up. Well, the last two have done all right on the testnets. It seems like it should work. Bako, an Ethereum protocol support engineer, made his September estimate at a POS implementers. I can't read POS without thinking of what else POS stands for. Oh, it's so bad. Proof of stake. Can't we just say it doesn't take that much longer? Proof of stake. It's 3 syllables. Proof of stake, POS. It takes the same amount of time to say it. In addition to offering a potential date for the merge, Bako gave a timeline for other major Ethereum development milestones. You know what? He probably just doesn't want to type it out. Though he offered a rare hard date for the merge, Bako has repeatedly noted on Discord, Twitter, and an Ethereum community Zoom call that the timeline is very likely to change. What's the merge? Okay, everybody knows what the merge is, right? I don't have to regurgitate stuff. Well, okay, there might be some newbies in here. All right, let me read it. Today's proof of work mechanism, whereby miners compete to secure the network by solving complex computational puzzles, is the consensus algorithm that secures the Bitcoin blockchain. But it has been criticized for its high energy costs. This is the reason, by the way, tangent. This is the reason why the bankers and the politicians and the environmental Nazis are all trying to shut down NFTs. Oh, they're bad for the environment because of the proof of work algorithm. Blah, 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 blah. It's like they don't even know what they're talking about, but because of all their propaganda, that's why you get a lot of people who are so hardcore against NFTs that like they won't even talk about them. I have a buddy who's got a very large YouTube channel, and we were talking back and forth on Discord the other day, and I was like, hey, if you ever want me to come on and explain NFTs, and he's like, no way. He's like, I knew this other guy. He had a guy. He just mentioning NFTs in his the description of his video lost him 500 subscribers. That's how stupidly ignorant these people are, or not even. It's okay, not ignorant, propagandized. That's how propagandized people are against NFTs because of this. And you know what? This will solve the problem because 80% of NFT marketplace is, and I'm just making 80% up, but it seems it might be higher, is on Ethereum. But dude, those people aren't going to care. They're going to be like, that's not the point. Because I said it before. I've had arguments with these people. They're total SJWs, and I'm like, you know that first of all, Ethereum is going to a proof of stake, and then also, there are other blockchains that have completely energy, almost no energy usage proof of stake platforms like Solana and ADA, whatever. And they're like, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. Like, it is the point. It's exactly the point you're making, but they don't care because they are so propagandized that they're just anti-NFT. And even I've got another buddy, and working with me on a video game, and I was like, yeah, you got to go find people because we're gonna need more than one team to build out these games. And he's like, he talked to some of his old friends in video game companies. They blocked him because he told them they were NFT games. Oh no, I can't, not now. So yeah, it's craziness. But anyways, so proof of stake versions of which have already been adopted by chains like Solana and Tezos replace miners with validators. Validators can stake 32 ETH, like I was saying before. With Rocket Pool, you could do it with less. With the Ethereum network for a chance to get randomly selected to add blocks, bundles of transactions to the chain. In both proof of work and proof of stake, adding blocks to the chain typically grants some rewards to the block issuer. The update from proof of work has been on Ethereum's roadmap since it first launched in 2015, but engineering complexities have caused the shift, originally dubbed Ethereum 2.0, to drag out several years. Yeah, it's like trying to fix a moving train. I figured they just make all the fixins and then fork ETH. I'm not a genius. I don't know all this stuff, but that's kind of I would think that's, you fix everything, you fork ETH, and then you switch over. I don't know why it's, I don't understand the complexities, because I'm not Vitalik Buterin, and I'm not an 18-year-old genius. So anyways, the merge is not expected to reduce Ethereum's relatively high fees. This I don't get. And slow transaction speeds, but it will have a significant immediate impact on the network's energy use. I don't understand why it won't reduce fees. Are we just because the fees are based on competition, right? In a proof of work, the fees are based on, if the more you pay, I'll probably figure this out as I'm explaining it. The more you pay, the faster you go, because you put yourself, you're bidding higher to be put in the front of the line. So the person who pays the most gets put at the top of the line, and his fee goes through first, right? So in proof of stake, yeah, I mean, shoot, I guess that's still going to be the process. I don't get it. I don't know. I'd need somebody smarter than me to explain it to me, but I'd really like it if the fees stayed as low as they are now, where nobody's using the network. I did a transaction the other day. It was like hella cheap. I can't even remember. It was under $1. I want to say it was like 17 cents, but I don't want to promise that. But it was so cheap, it like blew my mind away. I know there was never mind. Anyways, I'm sorry if I kind of ramble and go all over the place. That's just me. Last week, Ethereum's Sepolia testnet successfully switched to proof of stake. Goerli, the third and final of 3 public testnets, will run through the merge process on August 11th. The parameters that trigger the test will be determined in the next Ethereum Foundation All-Core Developers Call. These testnet merges, which served as a sort of dress rehearsal for the real thing, each take developers one step closer to Ethereum's mainnet proof of stake upgrade. All right. Sounds like fun. Sounds good. Good day, good evening. Hello, Lone Wolf. Welcome. So, guys, how are you? Hello, how are you? We are all well and good and happy for a very nice week in the old crypto market. Okay, this is the weekly chart. So this is how far we've come. Look at that ugly blood diamond that dropped us all the way down here. Let me put this back on Chainlink. And then put it back on the hourly, not the weekly. But although on the weekly, you can see, look how low we are. We are so on the bottom of the floor right now. I've been scooping up Chainlink every time it goes down below $6, because what a deal! $6 Chainlink, holy cow! And now it's back up to 680 because look at this hourly chart. Oh, I have to stretch it out. Dang it. Look at this hourly chart. Oh, he's beautiful. He's a beautiful thing. I love it. Let's see. Wait. Justin says, I watched everyone burn from the Luna drop, and then I got burned from the Celsius Chapter 11 lockout. I did not burn. I never touched Luna, and I didn't have anything in a Celsius. So, like I said, for me, I did. You know what I did? I had a lot of stuff on Aave. I pulled all my stuff off of Aave because at the time it was like the Luna thing scared me from DeFi, and so I kind of like pulled everything from Aave. But I did keep. Actually, I bought more Aave, didn't I? I'm such a hypocrite. So I bought more Aave because Aave is like the first, man. I bought Aave when it was Lend, when it was 5 cents 5 years ago, more than 5 years ago now. Well, around 5 years ago. So I'm oh my gosh, 7/18. This is almost exactly 5 years I've been in the crypto market. It was July It was mid-July, my first crypto payment. This is like my birthday, probably. I should look it up, see what it was. Why Chainlink specifically? Because it's the first Oracle. It's got the majority of the market. It doesn't. It's like a my way or the highway kind of business model for them. It's like, look, if you're gonna have an Oracle, then you use Chainlink, and you use nothing else, or you don't use Chainlink. They're very, um, what's the word? I said my way or the highway. It's kind of a weird way to say it, but it's they don't want people having diverse loyalties or something along those lines. Scared money don't make no money. That saying lost me a lot of money. Lone Wolf. That's when I started trading, because I was like, I'd been watching CryptoFace for like a long time, and then I was like saying, gosh, yeah, I don't know if I should get into trading. And my son Micah goes, scared money don't make no money. And I'm like, oh, you did not. And I'm like, all right, I'll try it. And so I got into trading, and I did great for the first week. And then the market started to tumble, and I don't even want to tell you the story, but I got out of trading after the second week. Because I did not have the man. Anyone can make money when the market is bullish. Anyone can make money. I was making like $25,000 a day trading, and then no more trading for me. I will sit quietly here on the side and and let someone else do my trading for me. Anyways, yeah. So Chainlink. It is the Oracle. It's the connection, obviously, between the Chainlink, the blockchain world and the legacy world, the legacy financial system, the legacy businesses. It is the link between the chains and the world. So I think that is vital. Obviously, Bitcoin, obviously Ethereum, because it is the. Let's just face it. After the merge, and then after they figure out how to lower the prices, however they're going to do that, I think they're going to do that with sharding. Correct? If I am correct. Which, by the way, was invented by Zilliqa, which is why I still hold Zilliqa. Because this is a weird thing about this space. It's like somebody invents something that's gonna solve all the problems, solve a bunch of problems, and then it's like other people go, "Oh yeah, I'll take that technology and put it into my chain." That's great. But anyways, I still hold Zilliqa because they invented sharding, so I still love them. But now Ethereum is going to implement sharding in order to reduce the prices. But let's just face it, Ethereum is going to be the last man standing as far as smart contract platforms. And what is going to be on smart contracts within the next 20 years? Pretty much the entire economic system of the world. No, the what is it called? The derivatives market, right? Okay, I'll give maybe 30 years, but whatever. Whether it's 10, 20, 30 years, the derivatives market will eventually be on the blockchain, and I'm 95% sure that means it's going to be on Ethereum. The derivatives market is like a quadrillion dollar market. It's that big. All of the imaginary money in the world is in the derivatives market. If 1% of the derivatives market moves on to Ethereum, we are talking about a $100,000 Ethereum. 1%. So let's not. Can you even imagine when that adoption starts to happen and the floodgates? Oh my, it'll be mind blowing. So yeah, and Ethereum is now deflationary because they're burning more than they are minting, which is awesome. So you just put it all together, Ethereum, I believe. So that's the tent pegs. Bitcoin is always going to be the digital gold. They're also still trying to work out ways that they can do, whether it's Lightning Network or Bitcoin 2.0. I heard something about that recently. But yeah, it's those three. That's why it's, for me, it's Link, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And honestly, Aave, like I was saying, I was in that since it was Lend when it was 5 cents, and now it's it's gone up to $500. Fantastic. But Aave, I think, as the first mover in the DeFi space, could quite possibly be the fourth leg in the stool. Do we need a fourth leg? I don't know. So I'm going to stick to that too. Immutable X is good. Too good, bro. I like Immutable X. We have our launch chads are on Immutable X. So as the lowest Bitcoin has been down ever without bouncing, doesn't look good. So is the lowest Bitcoin has been down ever without bouncing, doesn't look good. I don't know what that even means, Vic. What is your first language anyways? I'm really curious. But Gala will moon harder. All right then. What about ECTA Chain? Isn't that going to push most real estate and derivatives of those on its marketplace? I'll tell you the truth. I bought an ECTA node. I was planning on buying a couple more this week, but ain't nothing gonna topple ETH. I'm sorry, not gonna happen. Justin Camper says ETH will be the Bitcoin of this next run. That's right. The flippening will happen. The flippening will happen. That's the thing about Bitcoin. You can't put derivatives, you can't put enough of the real world market onto Bitcoin because it's not a smart contract platform. Yeah, I remember watching right when I got into crypto, and like the first thing I did was I bought, because it was on Coinbase, I bought Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. I bought $100 of each. That was my opening foray into the crypto market. And then I turned around and bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. $1,000. Anyways, I don't need to get into the whole thing. But I went and I started studying all this stuff, and I watched a talk by what's his face? Vitalik. And he was explaining the smart contract concept and how, Bitcoin's awesome and it can do a few things. Bitcoin is like a pocket knife, right? You compare Bitcoin to what you can do with a smart contract, and it's like comparing a pocket knife to a smartphone, right? Like all the things you can do with a smartphone, which is literally limitless, because you can add any app of any idea onto a smartphone, and that's what you can do with smart contracts. And so I'm like, all right, this is gonna be the. So from then I was like, I was all about Ethereum from all the way back then, and it was ETH was $300 back then, and then it dipped down to like $90, and I bought more. I bought my nephew an Ethereum when it was $150, and like he's like, this is the best birthday present ever. He still has it. So all right, I made me an axe handle. It looks super made by me. I don't know what planet Vic lives on. Clearly maybe it's Saturn. Hey, look at that. But yes, very interesting. Justin says, I invested a lot of money into Illuvium. Land sale sold out in 3 days. Nice. We've got alpha on TCG World coming out very soon. Let me see if I can get a real quick update on TCG World for y'all. In game. Okay, people are posting pictures being in alpha, so all right, let's see. Pin message. This is from David at TCG. As I've said, I am happy with the current state of alpha to start opening it up to groups as stated. I have discussed this over the past few hours. Blah, blah, blah. This gives the team a few days to recover. Okay. The plan is to open up to diamond holders on Monday. That's today, folks. There will be 2 new versions created by next week. Diamond holders will have access to versions 2.9.3 and also while we also work on 3.00, which has a lot of the road networks in which it will be make travel and which will make in it. Sorry, I'm trying to read too fast, and so I'm jumbling words. Make travel much more enjoyable. We once we have diamonds access, we will have open up to platinums. Then soon after this, I feel like I'm dyslexic right now trying to read this. We want everybody to be able to explore, travel, etc. once alpha is in full swing. Blah blah blah. And then we'll continue to work on creature mechanics, battles, quests, architects, etc., 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 with a plan to have them released around September. So in the meantime, I want to give everyone an indication of the scale of the tasks we are working through every day to provide this experience to you all. And they just released a bunch of, I'm trying to find where they put it, but they just showed a bunch of the models based on my designs. So if you don't know, I'm also the creature designer for TCG World as well. They sell aftermarket alluvium land on Immutable X. Good. The link came on too soon. Diamonds are already in alpha. It was today. Awesome. I don't have a diamond, but I should be in alpha anyways because I'm part of the lore team. But maybe they just don't want... I don't know. I haven't even checked the lore messages. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll do that after. Anyways, I didn't want to make this too long. It's already been 37 minutes. And that's good enough for me. I hope you guys had a good time. Again, I'm going to try to do a real quick video every day about this stuff. Like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. And join the frat in the Discord. We are at Funky Monkey Frat House. Discord link in the description. Thank you all for being here. God bless us, everyone. We'll see you in the next exciting episode of Quick Crypto.